Hi, I'm Michael Senoff, founder and CEO of HardToFindSeminars.com. For the last 5 years, I've interviewed the world's best business and marketing minds. Now my challenge is to build the world's largest free resource for online, downloadable audio business interviews. I've learned a lot in the last 5 years, and today I'm going to show you the skills you need to survive. Here's a 30-minute consult I did with a gentleman named Cory. Cory had ordered my audio marketing secrets course and had also invested over $30,000 in his education on direct mail copywriting and marketing. He called me to ask my advice on how to step it up to the next level. I give him my best advice on how to use audio to do that. I hope you enjoy.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Cory, how's it going?
Good. You got my email?
Yeah, I got your email. Let me start with that, okay? I'm just going to read that. It says, obviously, I'm prepared to outsource what I need to. Leveraging the knowledge of an expert is an obvious tactic in order to make my goal possible. I also know that the sales copy is the make or break point, and I have to put on the hat of market researcher, product developer, copywriter, marketer, etc. And I'll add that I've been thoroughly in all of the above fields. I'm basically looking for a solid strategy to create the info product in a manner that lets me write sales copy that will be successful in the market. I'm sure that there must be a strategic way to approach breaking into markets, but I'm seeking some guidance. I'm very well grounded on nearly all direct marketing principles, $30,000 plus education. Currently, I only have 2 underachiever type websites. They both focus on making one-shot sales via targeted Google AdWord traffic in their respective tight niche markets, and they are metalplatingbible.com and glassblowingbible.com. Now you want to get serious and start creating real businesses that make $100K plus. I'm aware the back-end sales strategy is a must. Well, let me ask you this. You spent $30 grand on marketing information?
Yeah, or more. I'm a really young guy. I'm only 23, actually. But I've been pretty obsessed with this stuff. Probably the first course I stumbled upon was Cory Rudels, the late, great Cory Rudels.
Yeah, how long ago?
That was probably when I was 17. Another big turning point for me was Marlon Sanders' Amazing Formula. He really broke that stuff down into the fundamentals and really made a lot of sense. But pretty much you name it, every major guru out there, probably most of them internet-focused gurus. I bought all the courses.
Are you pretty skilled on the computer? You do all your own computer stuff?
Yeah, I'm really skilled. The one thing I haven't really tasted much of was like the old great guys like Dan Kennedy and probably the internet guys learning from and stuff.
You ever study Jay Abraham stuff?
I got it as a gift. Somebody gave me one of his things. Stealth marketing. I didn't really get to look at it too much. But I just want to be able to just go where the money is. I see the benefits in being able to just spot demand, and obviously my interest is in information products. That's what I really want to do. I see the benefit in being able to just spot demand for all different types of information, and then somehow get a product created that solves the problem or gives the people what they want, basically.
That's smart. That's the most important thing is shop for the demand first before you even create your product.
That's part of my problem. Is I'm looking at it like my main goal is to be able to eventually break into competitive markets and then start developing a real business. But I'm obviously not an expert in all the different topics as far as writing sales copy goes and sales copy that stands a chance. Sometimes you need some kind of a hook or angle, or you need some kind of credibility or expert status.
The thing is, you don't need to be the expert. Now, let me ask you, I know you just ordered the audio marketing secrets. You haven't really gone through that yet, right?
I went through it. It's nothing really with the course. It seems like it was more geared towards people who already had their expertise or had their niche selected.
Right, because it was how to take your existing ebook and increase the value and turn it into an information product. That's okay. It'll still relate to you. It'll relate to any market. You've got a couple ideas here, and I'm not saying these are the ones you want to pursue for the big time, but Metal Plating Bible and Glass Blowing Bible, those are basically ebooks, right?
I have no interest in any of the topics, but there are little pockets of demand I found, and it turns out there's a lot of demand for them.
How's it going? Are you moving some of them?
Yeah, this month's been a little slow. I was pretty much averaging at least 4 or 5 sales a day for each of them.
Oh, that's great.
They pretty much each get like a 3% conversion rate.
Who wrote all the copy for that?
I wrote the copy myself, and it's not the best copy, but the key component of this whole like sort of underachiever system is what it's based on, which is basically you throw up a survey page and drive traffic to the page. You ask them their number one biggest question on X topic, and you come out with this list of questions, and those questions actually become the bullet points. That's the power of that system.
All right, so you've got a couple little products that you're showing have high demand. I mean, moving 3 or 4 books a day, 5 books a day, has it kept up, or is it up and down? down?
Oh, the metal thing's been up for like 6 months plus, totally steady. And by the way, what I said before, that's just my ultimate dream, but I also know that I possibly could work with the ones that I currently have. Another one of my areas of focus is developing a back-end sales strategy, because the big money's going to be in having multiple products I know.
Well, any topic you have can be developed into that. Let's say metal plating isn't the ideal thing, or glass blowing isn't your passion, but they're two little niches that have some legs, right? Do you see ways of optimizing this market demand into higher-end stuff? Is that something you'd consider?
Pretty much for both of them. My general idea would be to go into a much more multimedia experience type of course, like DVD video.
Well, let's use one of these just as an example for the purpose of our talk, just supposing that this was something you really wanted to develop. As an example, what I say can be related to anything, because you've got a niche here, you've got proven demand based on the last 6 months of orders from your ebook. Which one is doing better, metal plating or glass blowing? Or about the same?
I would say metal plating is the one with the track record. The other one's only been up for about a month.
Who's buying these? What's the market and why are they buying it in a nutshell? Because I didn't read the whole thing.
Believe it or not, this whole approach is not too customer-centric. But what I can tell you is just from the survey questions, for both topics, there's a lot of little things that are involved in the overall big topic. For glass blowing, some people want to learn how to make glass pipes. Some people want to learn how to make beads. Some of them, I know it's the business opportunity that it provides. But there's about 10 to 20 different little things that are all under the main scheme of the big topic that they all want to do. And they're in the bullet points. Like, you're going to learn how to do this. You're going to learn how to do this.
All right. And then the metal plating, is that for businesses who are paying money for metal plating?
I actually did some intensive customer surveys. And a big thing is that people who, because of their business that they're in, have to do metal plating once in a while, and they normally outsource it, which is very expensive. So they wanted to figure out how to do it in-house. A lot of them are motorcycle-type places where there's chrome. It's all over the spectrum, though. So I was thinking that would be an expensive back-end to create, because there's only so much you can learn from my ebook, which is just how-to information, and it's a very technical topic in nature. So it would cost me probably at least $5,000 to get a back-end product created. I assume that that's the next logical step from the ebook.
What are you selling these things for, $29?
$29.95.
All right, $29.95. That's about what books sell for. The whole idea in the audio marketing secrets is to up the price and build the value by using audio. You wrote the copy for all this, but at the same time, let's say for glass blowing, there is a business opportunity in there available, whether it's a mother at home who wants to learn glass blowing to make beads, or if you sell the opportunity of making beautiful vases or paperweights with colored glass, showing that opportunity that you can make some money. So you're selling a biz op, right?
I'm assuming that is definitely one of the ways you can go with it.
All right, that's one way. And you can always get more money selling a biz op than you can selling just information on a subject. Okay, so let's just say we took glass blowing and we turned it into a business opportunity. So you've got your $29 book, but how can we turn that into a $97 product or a $497 product? And you can do it very simply by interviewing experts in the field. So you could find maybe 4 or 5 of the top expert glass blowers, or the 5 people who are making $100K a year making things through glass blowing. And you call them on the phone and say, how would you like to be interviewed for a product we're coming out with called Glass Blowing Secrets or whatever, and they look at it as free publicity, and they get to toot their own horn, and they have someone who's willing to listen to everything that they've been doing, which is pretty rare in a lot of cases.
Are you thinking of this as a second product, as a back-end product?
Either a back-end product or it could be your front-end product. The whole idea is to use audio to increase the value, whatever you're selling. So instead of selling books for $29, you can sell a product for $497 or a couple thousand or $1,000 or $3,000.
That's definitely a good tip.
Absolutely, and it's so easy to do. And you don't have to be the expert. You just got to be the guy asking the questions. And if you're interested in the subject, and we're just using glass blowing as an example, but let's say you found a topic or a market you're really passionate about and you're really interested in, it's fun for you to learn about, and as you're interviewing these people, you're grilling them, and they're divulging all their secrets, and you're recording all that. Now, those recordings will be transcribed. Hi, it's Michael Sinoff with HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching this video. You know, many of my interviews last 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, sometimes even up to 2.5 hours long. They're actual mini seminars, and you've just listened to a short sample of just one of over 117 hours of exciting, hard-hitting, mind-blowing interviews on how to make money in direct mail, advertising, copywriting. I assure you, there is not a resource anywhere on the internet or on the planet that comes close to the free information information I provide at hardtofindseminars.com. So go right now to hardtofindseminars.com and you'll have free access to 117 hours of audio interviews with typed word-for-word downloadable transcripts and downloadable MP3 files. Please browse some more of the videos or go right directly to hardtofindseminars.com. Thanks for watching.